All right. Today we're going to cover the book, The Four Agreements. It's a book that I've read. I know it's a popular book, and many people have either looked into it or read it, or maybe haven't read it. Let's just go over the Four Agreements summary because I think it's a great book. Some of the concepts are really hard to do. However, if you get yourself to do them, then you will live your best life. If you want a DNA Realty Group coffee mug, share this video and reply, and what we will do is get one out to you. You can either come pick it up or we'll figure out a way to give it to you. Okay. The Four Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. Let's just go over the four agreements. Basically, these are agreements you're going to make with yourself. Number one, be impeccable with your word. That one alone is difficult to do, right? Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Man, that's tough. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So it's hard not to gossip about others, you know. I used to be a barber and a hairdresser in the hair industry, and it's really hard to gossip. People love to gossip. If you think about the way it spreads, you know, negative news travels 6 times around the world by the time the truth gets out. And that's just how it is. So for you to be impeccable with your word takes a lot of practice, right? It takes sometimes when you want to not be so impeccable with your word, like sometimes I want to go off on people. It just takes stopping, taking a little breath, and asking yourself, is it really worth it? Am I putting love in the universe, or am I just like firing off some negativity? So what you probably want to do is just practice being impeccable with your word. And I'll tell you right now, you're not going to get it perfect every time. Most times you're not going to get it perfect, but you can accomplish much better by being intentionally impeccable with your word. Number two, don't take anything personally. Me, I take everything personally. I hate to say it, I had to pause myself, but I take a lot of things personally sometimes. And what I had to learn to do is realize that, hey, you know, the person that just cut you off, maybe they're going through something. Whatever people are doing, maybe they're going through something that has nothing to do with you. So stop thinking that everything is about you, right? Nobody's like out to get you. Sometimes they are, but most of the times they're not. Nothing others do is because of you. Maybe they have problems of your own that you can't even conceive. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality and their own dreams. I believe that. I believe, you know, like you squeeze an orange, you get orange juice. You squeeze an apple, you get apple juice. So if the person's a lemon, you squeeze a lemon, their attitude might be a little sour. So don't take their sour attitude personally. Don't take anything personally. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So just approve yourself. You know, sometimes we get hung up on positive affirmations from people, and then in the same token we get hung up on negative affirmations from people. And what I'm suggesting is just be free of affirmations from people and affirm yourself, right? So don't make assumptions is number three. Number three, don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions to express what you really want, right? Communication is incredible. When you learn how to communicate with people, things just change. And sometimes everybody wants the same goal, but the way they talk about the things that they want is just a little bit different. That's all. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. So sometimes it's good to take somebody aside and say, what did you mean? And you sit down and you talk about it, and then you realize you're both on the same page, okay? And with just this agreement, you can completely transform your life. So don't make assumptions. You just don't know what people are going through. That takes practice because sometimes it feels like everybody's out to get you. And number four, always do your best. This one helped me in my life, helped me go further faster and not worry as much, because if you do your best, you get good rest. That's going to be my thing. If you do your best, you get good rest. The reason being is you put it all on the line. Maybe you didn't accomplish what the next person accomplished yet. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet. But if you did your best that day, you're probably going to sleep really good that day. And, you know, sleep eliminates bags under your eyes, makes your heart a little bit more happy, okay? Your best is going to change from moment to moment. This is important. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to when you're sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Regret is a killer of dreams because you go back and mentally regret on the past experiences, and you just have to let that go. Do your best, and if you do your best, you will eliminate regret. If you eliminate regret, you eliminate self-judgment by doing your best, and that way you can accomplish more things. Those are the 4 agreements, my quick take on it. I think it's a great book if you want to pick it up, by Miguel Ruiz. I think it's a great read for everyone. Super short book, nice and easy, and it could have the potential to change your mind and make you think better, act better, and be better. All right? If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll talk to you soon.